Welcome back to Sorry for Asking. I'm Cole Connor.
Hi, everybody. I'm Adam Ramzi, and we are here. We're doing it. This is it.
It's a very special.
This is a very special episode.
special episode. Our final.
This is our
episode.
finale. We just ripped the Band-Aid off. We are here to discuss what these 4 years have been like. And there's no real reason. It's just like I think like you and I are like busy boys, and it's just like
It's gotten a little hard to like book people that we're interested in. I feel like
You know what? This is how I'm gonna say it. We fulfilled our mission statement with this project,
which
was really to destigmatize content, adult content creation, humanize porn creators, and not be afraid to talk about the nitty gritty of like what it is to be an adult content creator in the queer, Twitter sphere and internet sphere. And also just to like kind of explore our friendship through this like avenue, because I want to underline that like this was born of our fucking long ass beautiful friendship.
I know.
I kind of scoured through our Instagram history before this, and it's like we've been friends for a really long time.
I know.
And
it was that
like,
first summer tramp.
Yeah, this
that
was
we went to.
This, yeah, I mean, like I could not have done this without you. And this is something. So like we're gonna get into.
I know
we're gonna talk about it. That's absolutely true. It's
I couldn't either.
There was no way. Yeah. So first, I want to start by saying, first of all, how are you? Today is actually Halloween. It's a very witchy day. I came into this with like great intentions. I actually started a new kombucha brew, and I brought you a bottle of the most recent. It's guava pomegranate.
Do I need to put it in the fridge right now? Will it be okay?
It'll be okay, unless you can taste it, or you can taste it later.
Ooh, I'll taste it, and then you can taste what I brought for us.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Ooh.
It didn't blow up.
It didn't. No, I was very careful.
That is a kombucha.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's one of the things I remember like first seeing in your apartment.
Oh.
When I met you, I was like, there are all these like jars of like, I'm like, what is that? And you're like, oh, that's a mother. Like, I was like, oh, people make their own kombucha. I didn't know that.
That's what I do. It's one of my things.
Well, I thought we would
yes,
just kind of
what is this?
have a little toast. I don't have any cups, so
We're gonna just do it from the bottle.
yeah,
Nosotros, baby.
like
Boy,
a
can I
real
say that out loud.
man.
Oh my God, thank you.
A sip. Do
Cheers.
you want that? Do you want to chase it?
I'm
Do you
good.
want to chase it?
I like.
there's a monster.
I
by
like
my
to
feet.
feel the burn.
I do too. Speaking of burns, I just got
Yum.
tested yesterday and I'm all clear.
Oh, thank goodness. I got tested a couple weeks ago, and I've been filming.
Good for you.
I actually filmed a studio scene recently with Randy Blue.
Mm-hmm.
How's
that?
I filmed with Roman Todd.
Mm.
Which I for some reason like.
Had you never?
No.
Oh, I share a grabby with him for best duo.
What?
Yeah.
For what scene?
It was Falcon for the fans. It was like a live one, and
Okay.
like, we were interacting with people. Could log in and watch the filming of it.
Oh.
And like comment the whole time and
Nice.
everything. And Steve Cruz was kind of like, when we would take a break, he'd kind of explain what was going on, and yeah, it was cool.
He was so nice.
Really hot.
Yeah.
It was. We filmed that, and Steve was like, definitely a best duo.
Awesome, and it was.
And it was.
Quite literally.
It was literally.
Wow, I gotta look that up.
Literally won. Oh yeah.
Now that I have is it a Raging Stallion or Falcon?
Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
Maybe I
there
can
other
find it.
scenes were like Cade, Maddox, and
Okay.
I don't know who else.
Gotcha.
I can't remember. What else? Oh yeah. Well, how was Randy Blue?
It was good. It was with RJ Sebastian, who is the Cocky Boys director, who I'm very familiar with, and he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, are you available to do this scene with Roman Todd?" And I was like, "The Roman Todd," and he was so nice. We got along really well. And it was a very, very hot scene. I bottomed, which like doesn't happen as often on camera these days.
You know, if you're gonna work with Roman Todd, bottom, at least flip.
Well, I assumed we were gonna flip, but he said he preferred to just bottom.
My
that
scene
day,
with
and I was
him
like,
was
okay,
it was a flip scene.
nice.
But I think I was just supposed to bottom, but I think he wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame him.
Oh, you know, I'm going on a content trip.
You are
next weekend.
Well, this is kind of part of what I wanted to ask as well during this episode was like, how is your relationship to filming lately anyway?
I'm not gonna do studio anymore.
Okay, that's for sure.
I've decided there is no ethical making of studio gay porn right now.
Whoa. Okay.
They don't want to pay us enough.
Okay.
I don't know, all the stuff I'm going through in this like intimacy coordinating course is just kind of like, I just went through like the whole porn and media section of it. And I'm like, it literally feels like the last year or two that I've been in a studio scene that the last person considered is the performer. And I'm like, don't put us in a shitty hotel with like sharing a room or whatever.
Okay.
Like that never used to happen when I was an exclusive.
Right.
And it was just like, everything is so the industry is hurting because they don't want to make the performers like elevated. They don't want to make them more famous, or like they don't want to give them that like.
Well, I mean, to play the other side a little bit, I guess the market's changed. Like the studios have to adapt to what is bringing in revenue.
It doesn't mean people aren't making money. It doesn't mean that porn isn't still pulling in a lot of money.
Maybe not be pulling in the money that it used to, which is why maybe, I mean, I don't think performers should be mistreated, but I understand maybe like, cutting certain corners, for example. Like for this Randy Blue scene, I got paid fairly well, but it was also a local scene and it was quick. There was no money that went into production.
I do feel
all.
like
So,
the scenes are quicker, but it's also, that's their answer to it, to like, money going down is to pump out more shitty content. Like there's every time they're shooting 2-3 things a day. It used to be like, well, you shot one scene a day,
right?
And there was more effort put into it, and so then you weren't just treated like, like let's just get through this and then get the fuck out. You
know what it is? I think you came into the industry at a very interesting point, and we're gonna call you the last porn star on earth. There are no porn stars anymore.
Cole Connor killed porn.
You know what I'm saying though, right? Like you rose
know.
to stardom very quickly.
Yeah.
And because of the saturation of the market now, there are so many performers that will do anything for any amount of money
because they want a Grammy or a GVN,
or they just want money. They just want money. They just want to get paid. You were treated very quickly like, because you're so good at this. You were a natural from the beginning. And I feel like the industry changed as a result of just what is available now. I listened to this podcast recently with somebody who I've been a friend of for a long time and a big fan of his words. His name's Leo Herrera. Look him up, everybody. Instagram, Herrera Images. He's like a voice of our generation, big time. And he talks about AI as like, kind of like, I don't know if you're aware of what AI is doing to the world of access to sex on the internet, but it's changed a lot. He tells a story of how he was able to literally look up a picture of his old gym teacher on Facebook, de-age him, and then put him in an AI porn scenario with himself to watch the fantasy he had of his gym teacher fucking him as a kid.
Well, that's, I mean,
like
but you can do that with anybody, not just like people who are consensual.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Well, that's
you can make a video of yourself getting fucked by Chris Hemsworth if you wanted to. Like, this is what we are facing in the future.
How real would it actually look?
Like, it won't look real.
The penises don't look real. Like nothing.
That's the thing.
It'll look like the guys who fake having sex on Twitter, where you can't see anything and you just see their faces, and one guy behind him just like.
Literally my least favorite thing.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Those guys in Bali.
Those guys what?
In Bali.
I don't know who you're talking about. Is that what
I'll
they
show
do?
You later.
No, there are these guys in Miami too. And in fact, I'm gonna call it out. There's a video of Roman Todd getting DP'd, and I asked him when I got to the set. I was just like, "Oh my god, that scene of you getting DP'd by these two guys.
You're like,
that's intense."
Saw the DP.
And I was like, "Was it real?" And he was like, "No."
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to watch something I know isn't real.
But a lot of people don't know it's real, or not real. Sorry.
I think younger people can tell what is AI and what isn't.
Maybe. The whole point I'm saying is we are in we are in new territories. These are fresh waters of like what the future looks like in terms of what is accessible to people, in terms of like what it takes to get off.
However, AI companies I know are like making deals and contracts with like SAG-AFTRA to make sure that like performers get sign off on their final performance if it's tweaked in any way by AI.
Okay.
Like so that they don't have to do a reshoot or like when you watch a show and it is originally filmed in a different language.
Yeah.
So like you know how it takes you out of it if it is dubbed over in English and you're trying to like Squid Game. If you were trying to watch that dubbed over in English, but the mouths don't match.
Okay.
So AI can fix that without like
right
that much effort.
Yeah, I have not dove into the world of AI the way a lot of my peers have, and I'm not sure if or when I ever will.
I just think because porn isn't an organized union, there's no way to make it ethical. It's like it's Wild West, and like people don't have to follow. They don't have to feed you. Should they? Yeah,
sure.
If you're there for a scene, do they forget sometimes? Yeah, and then you're like, and then you speak up, and you're like, oh hey, I'm gonna send you a receipt for my meal when I get back to my place.
Yeah,
because you didn't feed me today, and either they're like, oh yeah, cool, no problem, or they're like, okay, and give you attitude because like, sorry, I wanted to eat after I didn't eat all day for you.
So to bring it back to how we started, so you're saying you are still making content of your own. Studio is out of the question for you.
Yeah. So the content house that I'm going to in Canada, organized by Bull Boss Josh, who I can't wait to get his penis.
Ooh.
It's a bi house.
Okay.
I'm gonna do more gay stuff, but there is gonna be a bi orgy, which I've never been in before.
You're gonna do
that's
the bi
gonna
orgy?
be a first for me. I'm a bi orgy version.
Do you know how many men versus how many women there will be in the scene?
I know that there are, and I agreed to this before I knew how many people 16 are gonna be at that place.
Okay.
Maybe 17 because I think there's now a local added.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's what I got tested for yesterday. Now I have to be careful this week. Like, bi performers don't fuck around.
Of course.
If you give them something, they're gonna come for you.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
There's not like, oops, I made an oopsie. It's like,
yeah,
you tried to give me something.
Yikes. Well, but you're also on this journey with your intimacy coordinator thing. Like, are you feeling like that is going to be an exit from the adult content world, or are you still going to always kind of have that in the background, like as like passive income?
I mean, my OnlyFans is still doing
what it needs to be doing. Okay.
Yeah, it's enough where I wouldn't want to get rid of it
Sure.
now.
Okay.
And I don't really see.
There's no
I don't
need
know.
to.
Maybe I don't know if I'll need to at some point.
Okay.
But like I don't know why. I'm sure that a reason might pop up that I need to take it down.
Yeah.
But not for a while. I'm still not while I'm getting certified. I'm in the process.
You can, I mean, the thing is, you can always leave your content sites up, even if you're not making content. That said, do you ever see yourself stopping putting the intention and effort into making your own content?
I don't know. It would be really sad to not have a gangbang every year for my birthday.
You know,
that I thought about that like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, like I thought about it in PV doing my birthday gangbang there, and I was like, I hope this isn't the last birthday gangbang I ever have.
To be honest, there are ways that you can do this. I think a lot of people have figured out that they can do their own business model on their content sites. Even if you weren't making content all year except for your birthday gangbang, you could do like a really low premium for content subscription, so people can look at your back catalog, and then every year for your birthday gangbang, do like an event release where you're like, our yearly gangbang is here. Pay this amount to see this exclusive video, and then every year you make a fucking shit ton of money because people want to see your birthday gangbang. I'm look at me just developing for you for free. I don't require a cut of anything you make, but you can have that one if that's how it goes.
It's a discussion can hardly be invoiced.
Hardly.
Cool.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I sometimes feel like because I'm not filming.
Some people only like put one thing out a month.
I mean, like me, I was just gonna say, like, I do not film the way I used to, and I'm trying to get back into it, but I just haven't been as inspired as I was before. And I think that's a big part of why maybe you and I are feeling like we're transitioning out of this as well, is like we've done it. We've done what we need to do in this industry. We got our GVNs. We'll always be a part of it. And I always want to be attached to the industry in some way, and I always will be. And Adam Ramzi will always be like a figure for me. It'll always be a tent pole of like how
You're not just gonna shoot him in the head and bury him.
I don't think so. I mean, I like Adam Ramzi is the name I use on my party flyers because, like, I think like a lot.
That's what he's more famous.
I am known to the world as Adam Ramzi. I am known locally as Aram. And I think that's why a lot of times, even though my flyers say Adam Ramzi, I introduce myself as Aram to everybody when I meet them.
That's why it's good for them to be very close.
Adam
your
and Aram,
porn name and your real name,
and they are.
They should be different.
Exactly. One letter.
They should sound the same.
Like, it sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's Trainer Cole now.
I know. I'm thinking of changing that one.
Are you?
I'm starting to revive. I'm like just this week. I'm starting to put stories up on that one again. It's the same story.
I mean, I noticed. I know that's kind of how I did the deep dive. Is I saw that you posted something recently.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna change it to like I see Joel, but like ISEE.
Oh,
but then
yes,
something like that. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. But like I looked it up and like it was just like so sweet to see that, like, back when you and I first met, back in the days of Babels, like I was just like, oh my god, I forgot you had this year-long relationship with this person that I was like kind of like,
we called each other Babels. It was really annoying to everybody else.
I loved it.
You loved it.
I loved
my
it.
roommate at the time was like, you guys have to chill out.
Yeah.
Because it was just like Babels. It was really everything.
Fun. 3 men and a Babels.
It was 3 men and a Babels.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, one time we had a 4-way with another couple, and all of them were named Chris.
Really?
Chris, and Chris.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fun. Wait,
yeah,
I
all
actually,
of the Chris's were
now
good.
that you mention it, I know the Chris's you're talking about. They were a couple at the time.
They were.
I was talking about. I've had a 4-way with them before too.
Yeah.
Well,
I like forgot about that. I saw him out like a month ago out somewhere, and I knew him, and I was like, I didn't put it together though, and I was like, oh, that's Chris.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Do you love like there are some times that I go to the gym where I see somebody who like we hooked up once or twice in the past and they don't even like look at me anymore like when we're at the gym and I'm like, bitch, you've been inside
It's
me.
hard to remember. It is. I'm like, sometimes you're like, it seems like we have.
You've been sexually active a long
maybe
time.
I just met them though. Or maybe I just follow them on Instagram. Or
maybe their DNA has been all up in my business.
Maybe I've eaten their DNA.
Yeah.
It's likely.
Yes.
Likely.
Like the likelihood is high.
I know.
Yes,
You'd be
odds are
how
good.
many people like just like how many people don't want to like come in your mouth?
Oh.
It's upsetting.
I know. I'm sorry.
You know?
Yes.
People want to breed you. I'm like, I can't see that.
No.
Where's the proof?
Like, I need to taste it. Please put it in my mouth. You big cum slut.
I ate a really bad load last night.
What happened?
I don't know. It just tasted bad.
They smoked too many cigarettes.
They didn't have Popstar.
Oh.
We should hear from Popstar.
You know what? I was actually just going to say that because honestly, Popstar, you guys have made this possible for us and we appreciate it. So let's hear from Popstar real quick.
And you've also made our semen delicious.
And voluminous.
Do people tell you that it tastes good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, mine has always tasted good though.
Well, because you eat a lot of fruit. Lots of pineapple.
Absolutely true.
Which is pineapple extract in Popstar.
Thank you, Popstar. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
We're back
to our final episode.
Yes.
I hope you guys aren't too sad.
No,
you're be really sad.
You're on this journey with us. Sorry for asking, as we say. I took some notes. I did some inventory this morning because I wanted to go through. I don't know if you listen. Do you listen to the episodes?
You know how like you always hear that like actors don't watch themselves?
You're that.
I'm that.
Right? No, I'm the opposite.
I'm not a kid. Like sometimes
I listen,
but you have to edit it. So like you've always edited it, so you have to.
Yes, but I also sometimes I'll listen at the gym or like when I'm driving if I have a long drive because like I like to kind of hear how we do it, how we are. I always like to kind of and just so everybody knows, like a big part of my thing with this podcast has been. I have a bachelor's in communication and broadcast journalism. Mm-hmm. I have a master's in clinical psychology with an LGBT affirmative specialization. And I have this long time background in making adult films. So I feel like this podcast was like a way to bring all those three things together. And it was something that I'd been like kicking around in my head for a long time. And then I remember.
Then we were at Hot Dog and I was like,
was it at Hot Dog?
I want to do a podcast.
Yes,
so
it was at Hot Dog.
And I was like, I want to do it with somebody that's like been doing it for a while. And I'm like the newcomer.
Yeah. And I was like, that's weird because I've been saying that I want to do a podcast, but like I am notoriously bad at getting things off the ground by myself. I'm really good at collaborating. I'm really good at helping really, a lot of the best opportunities I've had has been like helping really creative friends of mine flesh their inspirations out or collaborating with people who help me be motivated to do something. So that's why when you and I, it was just like perfect. You and I were just like, it was like, the pandemic was just lifting. And we were like, maybe this is something we can try. And we first did our first season.
We just fucking did it.
We just did it.
Like, got the microphones.
And it happened.
And our first guest
Our first guest was H. Alan Scott. Yes. So this is our 79th episode.
Well, H. Alan Scott, he helped us. He kind of like told us he gave us some pointers and stuff.
Well, so H. Alan Scott was our first guest on our third episode. He is a podcast aficionado, and he is completely taken off.
I saw him interviewing Helen Mirren.
He's interviewed Helen Mirren, Glenn Close. He used to do these like Zoom interviews. Like he Zoom interviewed Tom Hanks. Now he's doing in-person interviews with these big stars for Newsweek. So he is fucking killing it. And I'm so proud of him. And he's such a supporter of ours. And he like is such a champion for us. And like he was like, absolutely, I'll be on your first guest. And he kind of gave us pointers on how to get it off the ground. And that first season, we did all via Zoom. And then we were able to get the attention of CyberSocket with Alexander Rodriguez, who gave us a platform with our second season. So in our 79 episodes, I have this. This is what I've written down. We had 43 out of our 79 episodes were guests. 32 of those guests were performers. 3 of them were appreciators or adjacent, that would have been H. Alan Scott, Drew Droege, and Mario Diaz. We had 1 doctor, Dr. Gonzalez from Popstar, who came on twice. 2 moms for the moms. We had 6 people who were identified as producers or directors. We had 5 female-identified people, 2 trans-identified people. We had 8 people who were like kind of on the pansexual spectrum. And out of these performers, 18 of them were people I filmed with. 24 of them were people you filmed with. 15 of those were people we both filmed with. And 5 of them were people that neither of us had filmed with.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were those?
The ones neither of us filmed with were Victor Belmont, Cooper, King Dwarf,
I feel like
Judas King.
I feel like I put it out there for King Dwarf, but it never happened.
Yeah, is that true?
You know why? I feel like when I would see him, and then when I'd see him out, and I'd be like, "Yeah, let's film." Like I don't know if he thought I was kidding or something. Maybe.
Right.
I'm like, I would have done it.
You know what? It was because King Dwarf is busy as hell.
Yeah,
busy as hell. And I don't remember.
He's a busy dwarf. He's a busy king. And usually I hate when people call themselves kings.
He deserves it.
But it works for him.
Literal tripod. And then the other one.
It takes a tripod to be a king.
Yeah.
It's Rule of Porn, number 16.
And then the other, Jake Jacks was the other one that neither of us had filmed with, who he doesn't make films anymore either.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that was going
he was on
in
his
that
way
direction.
out. Yeah, he's like a bodybuilder and fitness trainer now, and business owner.
He was more focused on that.
Yeah. I would have though.
Who
I think he's sexy.
Else, who was your least favorite person?
Of our guests.
Of our guests.
Okay, that's a good question. Least favorite? I don't know if I had a least favorite. There are definitely some that I like.
Who just was a challenge. Or I know. I mean, they're gonna hear about it, whatever.
Why do you have one?
I did not care for.
Oh my God.
Davey Wavy.
Really?
No.
Oh, I loved that episode.
I mean, no, I just was like,
oh.
I think this was also the time when I was kind of realizing that there isn't, that's not ethical porn and it's posing as it.
Oh, interesting.
So I kind of was my bullshit meters were just
wow. Fascinating. Okay. I was really happy with that episode. But I also have worked with him a lot. He's one of the directors you had not worked with.
Yeah.
Whereas as a producer, I had worked with him a few times. I actually, I'm sure you could hear it. The 2 episodes in terms of our guests that I really struggled with were Daniel Gainsbrook and Michael Boston. just because I just really struggled with how to connect with them as a guest. Eventually, I was really happy with the Michael Boston episode, like with how it turned out. But as we were filming it, I was struggling. Same with Daniel. Like Daniel's episode turned out fine, but as we were taping it, I was just like really struggling to have an in.
Yeah,
you know.
I think you felt like I know the conversation about like the girl he was dating. And I think your
my
bullshit
bullshit
meters were going off
that's
too.
true. I think you can hear it in the episode. I think he could probably tell. He may even listen to this episode, and like I think he's a lovely person, and but I just definitely you can tell in the episode. I'm just kind of calling him out on a lot of the things he was saying.
Well, they didn't last, so I mean,
they broke up like the week
day.
After, or something. Yeah,
like
totally. Yes.
Sorry, Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel.
I was just texting with him.
Really?
I'm going to that content trip.
Is he going to be there?
I'm going to the Just for Fans trip in December in Puerto Vallarta, December 2nd through 8th. If you're a content creator, book it and come. I'll be sharing a room with Derek Cage.
Oh, cool.
So, and that's literally one of the only reasons I haven't been like, because I've been like, why did I agree to do this? But, yeah, I mean, I need a beach. I
hear you.
I need some Mexico.
Yeah.
In my life, I feel like I've been working really hard.
Right.
And I'm just gonna. I might not even like shoot that much content.
You're just gonna have a vacation.
I'm just gonna go.
Wait, where is it happening?
PV.
Okay,
Puerto Vallarta.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Bull
it should
boss
be fun.
Josh? Is that
No, that's next weekend.
Oh, okay.
That's in Canada.
Oh.
In Edmonton.
When's the PV trip?
December 2nd through the 8th.
Can I come?
Yeah. I still have to book my flights. We should book our flights together. But
I've never done a content house
fans,
ever.
I'm like an ambassador, so they.
Is that when they do their like awards and stuff too?
No, it's just like what they do in Palm Springs too. But this is like a week.
Ah, okay.
So and there's a few events. I'm like, it's too early. It's been too early for me to really start thinking about it.
Right.
But now people are starting to like reach out and try to plan collabs, and I'm still like, it's still too early for me. And also when you get there, things change. And you're
what is the weather like in PV in December?
It's I've been there for New Year's before.
When I was there, it was
there
like
for
February.
New Year's when you weren't supposed to go to PV.
Oh, of course.
The
notorious
a little bit of shit for
gaze over COVID target Cole Connor.
Super spreader trainer Joel.
I mean, like, isn't it funny though that we started this when we were still kind of coming out of the COVID fog?
Yeah.
So much has changed since then.
It was just my OnlyFans 5-year anniversary.
Yes, that's right. October.
Like last week.
Yeah.
Like the 14th.
Well.
The 15th maybe.
5 years for you. It's been shit, dude.
I was like, so also that is coming into play with this ending too, and that was we probably started.
We started at like the beginning of 2022.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Hot Dog had been happening for like about 6-7 months by then. And like, yeah, we did it via Zoom. I still wanted to do another health segment with like maybe somebody who could give it to
a butt doctor.
Somebody who could give us like butt health stuff. And like, by the way, I may return to the podcast world. I see myself in this position, in this space.
Do you see yourself doing it by yourself?
Probably. Yeah. I think I could do. I think I want to do something. I have some ideas of what I could do, but I'm going to wait for the new year because like there's a lot of, I'm also in a very transitional space right now with my work, with my events and stuff.
Are you transitioning?
I'm transitioning finally. Yes.
God, everybody's been talking about it.
It is that. I mean, it is
as long as I've been doing porn.
Like that's the energy I feel like that is happening right now. And like right now, literally, we are taping this, you guys, on Halloween. The veil is thin. Like I'm receiving. Yeah, it's a weird time. I'm receiving the messages.
Do you feel like a connection to Halloween?
So I am a Scorpio.
Just like slutty outfits.
I am a Scorpio. I really love the fall, and I love spooky season, and I love what fall kind of just represents in terms of just like the end of like the alive era, like period of the year. But Halloween itself is such a to do, and I don't have the energy for it anymore. I had, as I've mentioned before, summer was busy, and then September like nearly killed me. September was so busy, so I came into this October very much intentionally thinking it was going to be a very quiet and kind of restful month, a time to regroup, a time to reflect. And even today, I'm not going to any of the parties. I'm going to like a pregame at somebody's house, and then I'm just gonna like watch people get ready for their parties and go, and I'm just gonna like hang out and chill.
Can I come? Can I bring my sibling and their friend?
Probably. Do you want me to let you know if that's okay?
We need somewhere to go because
you're not going to any parties.
And well, where is yours on the?
It's like mid city or something.
Okay, we were thinking about going to Santa Monica, but like it's so hard to get in and out of there.
Yeah. I can't do it anymore. Those days are past.
But I have a very simple costume.
Okay.
I'm going to be Debbie Downer.
Okay.
I got a bob, and I'm going to pass out everyone's favorite Halloween candy.
Feline AIDS. Oh, he brought it.
Raisins.
Raisins. Oh, my God. You didn't bring bananas too for the kids?
No, we're gonna have
I remember when I was a kid getting a banana.
Fun-sized candy bars. They're sitting out in the sun right now.
Hilarious. That's
be
great.
Like, might be hard to get out of the wrapper.
You know, the carcinogens in these melted candy bars cause cancer.
When you leave it in the wrapper and it gets hot, all the toxins get into the chocolate.
Exactly. The microplastics in this wrapper are all in your brain right now.
Kind of hot for October. We'll all be living underwater.
Wait, it has been a very hot Halloween week. Like, seriously.
But this happens in October. But it
was kind of noticeable a couple days ago.
Yeah, but let's acknowledge global warming.
Totally.
So
yes. Yeah, I've been talking to some friends about like how I want to go back to Burning Man next year. And they're all talking about
how you might not have to go back. We'll just all be burning.
Well, there's that, of course, but also that like because the weather has been so shifty there. Like the last time I was there was when the mudpocalypse happened, and then apparently this year it rained the first few days and then got better. And they're just like, maybe like we just have to brace ourselves for the fact that climate has shifted.
We just need to bring slip and slides.
Bring slip and slides and rain boots. I'll be prepared for sure. But anyway, so these episodes, there are a few that I listen to over and over again, and some that I haven't really been called to listen to again. I really love our episode with Tommy Defendi. I think it's noteworthy that on YouTube, because we're not really able to. I don't know how to look at how many listens we've had on our audio.
Who knows?
But our YouTube, you can see how many views there's been.
Okay.
The most viewed episode, I think, on our YouTube channel. Do you know who it is?
Is it Tommy?
No. Tommy's not on there. We don't have our first season on YouTube. It's Christian Wilde. And that is a fantastic episode.
Yeah.
Christian Wilde is
wild. Not only wild.
He's brilliant and he's beautiful and like
kind.
Totally. Like he's just a really cool guy, and I really love that episode, and it has like 35,000 views on our YouTube channel or something. Whereas I feel like a lot of our latest episodes like average at like 2,000 to 3,000. We've also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, terrible at marketing lately.
At promoting it.
Terrible.
I know. We needed somebody for that.
Definitely. Like we've been doing this ourselves. Like we had the boost from CyberSocket in season 2, which was very nice, and then we were still at the studio for season 3 and half of season 4, and then they were like, okay, like the studio's closing. So we've been doing this pretty much on our own with the help of Popstar, which is why I think we were just kind of like, we've done, like, we've fulfilled our mission statement. We did what we needed to do with this podcast. And like now my events are like taking kind of center focus. I'm trying to get back into content creation, but it's not the like focus of my life. You are on your massage is doing well. and you're also on this intimacy coordination path.
Yeah, I need.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit, like how that's been?
It's making me look at things in different ways.
What things?
It's just like like boundaries and gender and even like the whole section on the guest instructor for the last few tutorials that I've been through is Sunny Megatron, who is a sex educator and also like a kink educator, like BDSM, kink, fetish. So I've had like a whole education on that stuff.
Okay.
And it's made me like remove some of my biases about it.
Okay.
I still don't know what need fisting really delivers. But most kinks like deliver a need for like something for that person. I mean, these
are all ways to achieve intimacy. They're all of them are ways. Because I remember when we were talking, I don't know if it was with Hayden or with James, when you were talking about how you think that kinks are all just unresolved traumas. And I think
sometimes it is.
Sometimes
like,
it is,
but sometimes the kink is, or the fetish is how people work through things. Like rape fantasies can be someone who has been sexually assaulted and they're in control of this scene.
Sure.
So they're like,
same with like dad son role
stop
play.
at any time, and they can and like there's a whole consensual element to all of it. And there's actually like 4 things. Maybe I'm gonna get this wrong. Let me pause.
No, I love this.
There's 4 things, 4 elements of a scene, and it made me think about like, oh, there's 2 of them missing in just like a hookup.
Okay.
You have like hold on. You'll have to cut this.
It's okay.
There's like debriefing is the 4th one.
Oh.
Aftercare is the 3rd one. The scene itself is 3, and 1 is like the discussion. Okay, so like the first part of a kink scene is like the discussion and consent. And then the second part is the scene itself, like the actual thing. And then the third part is aftercare, which is like, are you okay? How was that?
Yes.
Like, did you, like, is everything, how are you feeling? And then the last thing, which might not happen right then, it could happen like a couple of days later, is like a debriefing.
Gotcha.
And so, we hook up from an app and we're like, yep, we talk about it. You want to do it? Yep. Come over. Fuck. Boom.
Right.
No aftercare, no debriefing.
Yes.
So, but that's probably where the intimacy happens.
Yeah.
And like where you realize like what you got out of that experience.
You learned this in an intimacy coordination class?
Yeah, about kinks and fetishes and BDSM.
I love this path for you. I really do. And I hope that we I want to hear more about it. And like as we start to like wrap up this episode, I also want to say you and I have really relied on this podcast.
I know we have to hang it. We have to make time to hang out because we won't have this to do it.
I really mean it. Like, I look forward to seeing how our lives kind of like thrive as we both transition into these new phases. And I'm just really proud of what we've done here.
Me too.
And I really want to thank you for like being the other half.
We did it, and we like kept each other going.
Yeah.
Sometimes I didn't want to do it. Sometimes you didn't want to do it, and we're like, we got a tape.
Yeah.
Like we got to find a guest.
Yeah.
We got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So.
Yeah. And I want to thank our guests for being so game. Like I think it was really great
to open up with us,
like
to share
people were so
things
game
about themselves that maybe they don't always get a chance to talk to, because you do an interview for like The Sword, and they're like, what's the biggest dick you've ever taken?
Right. Yeah.
Or like, what makes you come?
Yeah.
Like,
I wanted this podcast to, like, obviously we keep it light as much as possible, but I also wanted to get to the heart of things and like look at porn from a psychological perspective and like just, you know, like the stuff that shaped us growing up, the reasons why we got into it. What about it makes us feel empowered? What about it we hate? You know, the good stories, the bad stories. And it was really helpful to have your humor and your, because, you know, like I kind of like get to the heart of things.
I know,
and
I appreciate I appreciated our balance. Well, we're just like patting ourselves on the back right now.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. No, I think we had a good flow, and I think we improved over time.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Another thing about the intimacy the coordinating thing that I did, like one of the lessons is on like porn and media and how there's nothing wrong with porn. I'll say that. Like there's nothing like there are some issues, but porn itself, explicit things, which is defined as like things that have no artistic value.
Okay.
Which is kind of not always true, and we can acknowledge that too. You can make like artsy.
There is artsy porn, absolutely.
But sometimes we conflate fantasy and what was the other thing? Well, like entertainment and I stopped being able to talk.
It's okay.
Entertainment and education we conflate.
Oh, I see.
There's just like what we see isn't always true. What we see in the media isn't always true. What we see in porn isn't actually, like, you wouldn't learn how to drive from watching Fast and the Furious.
Absolutely.
You don't learn how to have sex from watching porn.
And a lot of people do lift their sexual personalities from what they see in porn.
I learned how to perform in porn from porn.
Right.
But it's not necessarily how people have sex in real life.
Connecting with individuals.
It's kind of how I have sex in real life, though. But it's faster.
What, your porn?
It's faster. It's faster in real life.
No, I think that I feel like I have sex very differently in like an intimate space. And I notice, especially because like now that I've been filming here and there, like with like the Randy Blue scenes and stuff, and you know, like these last 2 times I filmed with Randy Blue, both times RJ was like, "Damn, dude, you've still got it. Like you still got it. You know how to perform." And I was just like,
"It's in you."
And the thing is,
it's in your blood.
It's not like what we do on camera is fake. It's just that what we do to camera, and I think that it's fun to know how to do that. I'm glad to get reminders that I'm good at what I do in adult films, but also love that I still am at, you know, I'm about to turn 44 and I'm still having great sex, and it's wonderful. And I'm glad that my relationship to adult films didn't affect my relationship to sex in a negative way, where I felt like sex was only about work.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not there now, but like even recently, like with massage too, and I felt like, like yikes! All the time I have contact and it's monetized, and I'm like, I just don't really, and I'm not even like trying to have recreational sex. I'm not even like, I'm like, or if I go on a date with somebody and I'm like, I don't really want to have sex, like, like I just want to get to know somebody, So,
you got to be careful. Well, I think this pretty much wraps it up for me. Do you have anything more to add?
Do you want any more raisins?
No more raisins for me, but I just love you so much.
I love you too.
Thank you for this.
This
has been wonderful, a wonderful run. I love you, and thank you to our listeners so much for your support. This is bittersweet because it's been very interesting, especially this last year. So many people have come up to me like in Berlin at parties. Like they'll be like, "Oh my God, love the podcast."
I know
Thank you so
people
much."
come in for a massage and they're like, "I just love you guys."
Yeah.
And I was like, this is after we kind of like talked about it being like the last season.
Yeah.
And then like 3 people and like messages on OnlyFans and Instagram
Yeah.
and like everything. You're like,
Right.
I was like, should we? I'm like, wait, are people
Yeah.
getting it now?
Right. Yeah. No. You can still find us. We'll still be posting on our Instagram here and there just to remind people that it's there, because these conversations are kind of timeless. And
maybe we should do Marco Polo.
Marco Polo? Oh, that could be fun. I haven't done that in so long. The app?
Yeah, I haven't done it.
Anyway, well, thank you, Cole. Thank you guys for being wonderful supporters. Thank you for listening. And for the final time, sorry for asking.
Sorry for asking.
I'm Adam Ramzi.
I'm Cole Connor.
See you around.